experience.
Gaskiya a yanzu a nan sai dai zama haƙuri amma ba wani abun da nake yi wanda sai dai zama da abokanai haka saboda ba wani abun da nake yi wanda zan rika jujjuyawa haka zan tafiyar da rayuwana haka wanda zan ji daɗin shi. Idan na samu damar yin ɗinkin a cikin Gubiyo Camp ko kasuwancin haka wanda bai gagara ya fi ƙarfi ba haka zan iya yin shi a cikin nan a cikin Gubiyo Camp.
If one can chase 1,000, I think two will chase 10,000. So by the time we have 100 people, we'll be talking about chasing 1,000,000. So you get to see that we could actually, to a very large extent, eliminate the idea of IDP camps. Everybody will live his normal life. Everybody will be in his houses. Everybody will go to school. Everybody will have their jobs to do, and everybody will be occupied. Rendering this kind of help actually will bring about, hope for someone. It will actually bring about someone believing in the fact that the future is bright. Some people think they've gotten to the end of the road, but rendering this kind of help will make the person know that yes, there's hope. It means it's not the end of life. It means there's something better in the future.
Touching lives. My heart goes out to all the families of people who are displaced out there. Don't go anywhere because after the break we'll have more. To join the conversation and interact with tonight's show, you can visit our social media. You'll find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Touching Lives. Welcome back to Airtel Touching Lives. Joining us in the studio, we have the camp manager, Mr. Babagana Boka. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for the wonderful work that you're doing at the camp as well. I think really one of the things I want to ask you is, how bad are things?
Yeah, really. First, I will thank to Airtel Touch Life. To make your humanitarian activities is not easy. And we're handling many people with traumas because of this insurgency of Boko Haram in Maiduguri. So over 27,000 we're handling in our camp. And recently we received new arrivals that is more than 3,000 from Kalabalge and Kukawa. So when the Airtel Touch Life visit our camps, we know they change life people from another life to another life.
I mean, you talked about trauma, and I can't imagine the amount of psychological trauma that a lot of these people are having to deal with. Is there any psychological support?
No any psychological support except one NGO that is UNICEF is the one organization that's supporting that people, and to support over 30,000 people with traumas, it is not easy. And at the same time, when you see children, women, and we don't have enough school, lack of this education, it is also support, or it can lead them to the psychological issue. So that is why we need more support for that.
And these films and these stories we've seen, I'm sure it doesn't encapsulate up to even 1% of what people are experiencing. What are some of the worst situations that you've seen?
The worst situation is the lack of education. If you see our school, it is damaged. In fact, we don't have even structure on ground for school. So if children, they are not going to school, definitely, without school, without education, they don't have a good future. And also this trauma issue, as I've said it, in clinic, they don't have enough drugs, they don't have enough material, facilities to support that. So that is, we need more support on that.
Well, as you know, Airtel definitely wants to help. They want to touch lives. They want to do whatever it is they can. And so they're definitely going to do something to support the camp as well.
Thank you very much.
So in here is what Airtel will be doing for the camp. And so Airtel will be refurbishing your healthcare center. And they'll be providing toilet facilities. They'll provide 10 hospital beds, mattresses, pillows, bed sheets, standing rods for your drips, waiting room chairs. They'll provide a deep freezer for the drugs as well. They'll provide ceiling fans and standing fans. They'll provide a writing desk and generator as well for the clinic.
Yeah,
so I'm going to pause. How do you feel?
Wow. You see, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. Because since from the reception of these IDPs, especially in my camp in 2015, we don't have all these facilities on ground. This all we have mentioned, no any organization that bring this support to the camp. In fact, I'm sorry to say, even government, they have not provide this facility that we have mentioned. So I really, really thank for Airtel Touching Life. That's what I'm saying. When they are visiting our camp, they change people's life from another life to another life.
It doesn't stop there. We're still going to provide switcher materials, HIV drips, delivery kits, antenatal kits, and drugs as well.
Wonderful.
And finally, they'll also be providing reading materials, school bags, and writing materials for over 3,000 children.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think? What do you think this is going to do?
You know, I'm very, very happy. Airtel Touching Life is touch our life. When we get these facilities on ground, definitely people are changed from another life to another life. You know, we have mention of psychosocial support, trauma, sympathy. They have changed totally when we get these materials on ground.
Well, thank you very much for coming on the show, and thank you for the work that you do.
Thank you very much.
And a big thank you to Airtel Touching Lives for doing all these amazing things at the camp. We also hope that this will be an opportunity for you out there to do something and help those at the IDP camps. Until next time, you've been watching Airtel Touching Lives.
Round of applause for Airtel, please. The social intervention program is to generally help uplift the living standards of the people and increase the quality of life that they have, especially in the IDP camps. We thank you again, Airtel. So now, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we will now invite the Vice President of Ghana, Dr. Mamadou Bawumia, represented here. Please let's give him a round of applause for his remarks. Saying.
Thank you very much, Mr. MC. I'm here to read the speech on behalf of my Vice President, Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, who would have wished himself to be here. Segun, as you know, he planned to be here himself. At the last minute, our president delayed his return to Ghana till tomorrow. And we have a tradition of not allowing both of them to be out together. So this speech will be read verbatim on his behalf. His Excellency, the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dapo Abiodun, the Executive Governor of Lagos State, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the Minister of Communications, the Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director of Airtel, my brother Segun, and the former CEO of Zenith in Ghana, whose name I've forgotten. All protocol duly observed and respected. I am happy and excited to join you to witness the premiere of the 5th edition of Airtel Touching Lives, a corporate philanthropy initiative that has empowered and transformed thousands of lives since its inception 5 years ago. I must commend the management and staff of Airtel for taking this bold step of instituting and sustaining a robust program to uplift the poor and underprivileged, and also rallying other corporate organizations as well as influential persons, as we observe in this room, to also contribute their own quota in bridging the gap that exists between the rich and the poor, the haves and the have-nots, the privileged and underprivileged, the abled and the disabled, and the healthy and the sick. Airtel's philosophy is hinged on the fact that if the strong continue to support the weak, society will excel and triumph at a quicker pace. I align and endorse this philosophy as it promotes inclusion, collaboration, self-sacrifice, progress, development, and the focus on the greater good for society. In appreciating Airtel's efforts, I must also commend and congratulate His Excellency Professor Yemi Osibajo for the many milestones, fine works, and ongoing efforts in repositioning the economy and creating prosperity opportunities for all Nigerians. A glowing testimony, His Excellency, to this is the fact that Nigeria, in the recent World Bank's Doing Business 2020 Index, moved up 15 places from its spot in the previous year and has been tagged as one of the most improved economies in the world for running a business. In response to this, His Excellency President Buhari noted that Nigeria's 15th place rise on the World Bank 2020 Doing Business Index is welcome news. Nigeria is now ranked 131 from 146th last year and up 39 places since 2016, when we established the Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council. The goal of Nigeria, President Buhari said, is top 70 position by 2023, and I hope you achieve that. I therefore urge the Vice President and other well-meaning Nigerians to continue in the good work and also to support the President to achieve his key agenda of boosting the economy, creating jobs, as well as security of lives and prosperity. I remember, ladies and gentlemen, when I first got the invitation to join at this event, I did not have a hard time figuring whether I should attend or not, because this program aligns with my own personal goal of helping to drive change in society, helping to bring about development for the people, and ensuring that Ghanaians enjoy the value and true dividend of democracy and economic development. During my days as a lecturer abroad, and even in my days as the Central Bank of Ghana, I've always thrown myself at the people, as my focus has always been on how to change society for the better, as well as uplift and inspire people, especially the underprivileged. As the head of the Ghanaian Economic Management Team, my key objective is to ensure that our economy is fully developed, highly competitive, and also to deliver real value to the people. In supporting the president, we are also intensely interested in changing the paradigm from becoming primary producers to becoming a fully independent manufacturing hub committed to value addition as well as owning the entire value chain. We believe that if we move and own the industrialization phase, we can lift more people out of poverty, create more jobs, uplift more people, and create more prosperity opportunities for Ghanaians. I'm happy that we have made inroads as well as recorded many milestones in developing the Ghanaian economy. But we will not rest our oars until a vast majority of the Ghanaian people are empowered and can lead very comfortable lives. In Ghana, we believe we are good neighbors and very friendly with Nigeria. As a matter of fact, we consider ourselves as brothers and sisters. The only difference is that we're still arguing about whose jollof is the best. I will not make a comment on that. I'm happy that the Vice President of Nigeria is here, and I wish to assure him of our commitment to collaborate with the Nigerian government and our continued support for Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank all of you, your time and attention, just as I wish you the very best for this exciting and electrifying evening of giving and promoting philanthropy. May God bless Nigeria and may God bless Ghana. Thank you very much.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel Goldmyne TV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.